What made me want to get help is the fact that I knew that if I didn't get help then I was going to die.
My daughter Tori has schizoaffective disorder, which is a combination of bipolar disorder and schizophrenia.
It got to that low of a person not wanting to get up every single day, just wanting to lay in a ball and drink wine and just not give a care about the world. It got to that point for me. And I eventually was just like listening to Jelly Roll song, and I just was like, okay, this is like God telling me I need to call somebody, because if I don't, I'm not going to be here the rest of, I'm done. Like, I'm calling it quits. And so I called my dad, and my dad was just like, Tori, if you need to come home, come home.
It's been an incredible challenge for her, which she has met and done a great job. Bipolar, of course, huge mood swings. When she was diagnosed with it, they got her started on a medication that worked like a charm, so she's not had an episode like that in over 4 years.
When I first met Tori, I did not know that she had any special challenges. As I got to know her, and information was shared about her by her father and her stepmother, I began to see that she did have some special challenges.
I thought I was just going to amount to be, God bless my mother, but like my mom, just straight out on alcohol, not really giving a care and putting alcohol before everything else. Like, I didn't think I was going to amount to anything.
The schizophrenia, which is hearing audible voices, audible hallucinations, telling you the worst stuff imaginable.
I would see the ring lady, Samara. She would come to me and she would have her hair, like, you couldn't see her face because her hair was always in her face. But she would come to me and she would be like, Tori, kill yourself now. She would say that to me in a creepy voice. And the thing is, in The Ring, the movie, she does not talk the whole time. So I'm literally hearing her audibly tell me, kill yourself. And she's standing right there. And I'm just like, oh my God, like, I don't know what to do. And then I also was seeing Nicholas Carpathian, who was the Antichrist in the movie Left Behind, the Left Behind series. I would see him dressed up in a suit, smiling at me, telling me, just end it, you just need to end it now, those kind of things. And then I would hear voices also telling me that. And then it got from that to then homicidal voices, where it was telling me to kill people. And I'm like, no, this is not okay. I went back into the mental hospital and was just like, I've got to get my medication. Something's got to change. Like, this is not okay.
To take your own life, to cut yourself, just the worst that you can even think of. Along with severe paranoia and concern that for now over 6 months, the medication that she is on has virtually eliminated those symptoms, which is just a godsend. But through it all, and I think, of course I'm her dad, so I'm biased, but she's just shown so much strength. Sorry. Who she's always been, has always persevered. A warm heart, caring, compassionate, optimistic, always half glass full, has never changed.
My dad is my best friend, Miss Paula, and he is my lifeline, literally. And I mean it with everything in me. And Dad will tell you, if I had not called him that day, he wouldn't have a daughter sitting here right now. I mean, it was that bad.
We love our children dearly, and I think it's just instinctive. We want to protect them. We want their world to be perfect. And so I think the hardest part initially, beyond realizing what's happening with your child and how difficult all of this is for them, it's that sense of helplessness. I can't fix this. I want to fix this. Feeling like in some way that you're failing them by not getting it fixed is a really hard emotion to deal with.
I invested in Tori probably initially because of the job that I had, my career, which was I worked for Department of Family and Children Services. And I was a service worker, meaning I did investigations of child abuse and neglect, foster care, adoptions, services. I had removed a lot of children that were fetal alcohol syndrome children. And as I got to know Tori, I saw that was part of her makeup. It's part of who she was. And I had connection emotionally because of that initially, as well as Tori is such a special person that I immediately connected with her. Because she's such a kind, sweet person, it's hard not to.
Miss Evelyn, I met at church back when my dad was a pastor. He was a local pastor for 5 years, and the very first church he was given was Lovejoy. So Miss Evelyn was going there and met me and met my dad, and automatically I just fell in love with her as a person. She has been so instrumental in helping me just stay clean and stay up, just stay up and happy and cheerful and positive. And anytime I need someone to talk to, she's there. She really has taken the place of being a mom for me. That's why I call her my bonus mom, because she is everything. Like, I don't know what I would do without her and her family.
I felt blessed that somebody would love me like that. I don't think I did anything unusual. I love her, but she's easy to love. She is. And she gave me an extra person. I think that you can't get enough people to love you. There's always room for one more.
We have gone to several concerts, and of course, in asking about Jelly Roll and her connection to him as an artist, how our experience together in concerts has been very special to us both. Again, putting in context, she has always loved music. That child has been singing since she could draw breath. That's just a part of her soul. And so Jelly Roll as an artist speaks and connects to people in a very genuine way. And most particularly with an audience that has struggled, that has had lots of challenges, that have made mistakes in their life. And here he is as a personal witness to how you can turn your life around. And we had an absolutely great time. Just had a ball. Yeah, sure did.
He's my concert buddy, period. Anytime there's somebody that I want to take to a concert, I take him because he's so much fun.
I am a person of faith. And so I say this in all sincerity. We're not in this alone. I think parents need to understand that in life and in our circumstances, God may not have intentionally placed us in those circumstances, but He's always with us in those circumstances. Now we do our part, of course. It'd be nice if we just joined hands and all sang Kumbaya and everything was fine. But we do our part by supporting our children. Remember that no one's being punished here. It's not a matter of anyone deserves this. No one deserves different illnesses, including mental illness. It's simply a fact of life. It is not a character flaw for either you as a parent. You haven't failed your child, nor is your child, to blame for any of that. But she's now in the best place that she's ever been since all this got started. And a whole lot of that has to do with being at NAMI. Because the people here, the staff here, from Ms. Paula Watkins, the CEO, to Stephen Smith, to Natalie Higgs, Shamika, the whole crew is all here to help their residents reach their potential. And Tori's on her way. She's on her way.
I feel about moving into my own apartment like over the moon excited. And that was something that I didn't even think was going to happen, especially so quickly. But I am so ready for it. I've never been more ready for anything in my life. Like, this is the greatest blessing. I truly believe NAMI has helped make that goal become a reality for me in a safe environment. I already talked to Dad, and me and him have discussed, like, I could not have lived in an apartment by myself with, like, I did that before. You know what I'm saying? Like, without being on land with other people in a group home where I could just go and say hello to people. You know what I mean? Like, having that safe stability. Like, this is what I need. I need my own space, but also have a group home with people to talk to and have my friends and my medicine there, or that I take it when I need, when I'm supposed to, and everything like that. But I would not have that dream would not become reality without NAMI, for sure.
She's now in the best place that she's ever been since all this got started. And a whole lot of that has to do with being at NAMI.
Before we knew NAMI, before we ever heard of you, she was describing what she needed, which was NAMI.
If I hadn't found NAMI, I don't know. I mean, me and Dad were doing fine, but I still was having some difficulties, and it was really just like making friends that I could relate with. And at NAMI, I have so many. Like, there's so many people I love at NAMI that we can relate with each other, and it's a great community. And that's what I needed, was a community of people. And NAMI is that for me. It's my breath of fresh air. It's my soft place to land. It is everything. NAMI is everything for me. And I'm so grateful to every single person that works there. Every single person that works their butt off. And I'm so appreciative to every single one of them. I am just so over the moon happy to be here. And every single day that I wake up, I feel like I have a purpose. And it was so long being 34 now, not knowing what my purpose was. And then talking to Stephen that day when I had the interview when I very first came here, and he told me about the peer support specialist position. And I looked at Dad and I'm like, I found my purpose. And that's huge, because I didn't think I had one. I thought I was just going to amount to be, God bless my mother, but like my mom, just straight out on alcohol, not really giving a care, and putting alcohol before everything else. Like, I didn't think I was going to amount to anything. I just want everyone to know that there is hope. There is a beautiful sunrise at the end of a really rainy, horrible day. There really is. And you just have to take that time to look at the sunshine and see what there is out there, because it will get better.